Thank you very much. The gentleman yields back the balance of his time. The chair now recognizes the gentlelady from Colorado's 1st District for 5 minutes for questions.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Fitzsimmons, I've been listening with interest to your testimony today, and I heard you say, first of all, you agreed that, that the department has an all-of-the-above energy policy in general, correct? Yes or no?
That's not necessarily what I
You
said.
don't believe in all-of-the-above policy?
I said I believe in an all-of-the-above policy under the right
but-
conditions
right,
with a level
and-
playing
and
field.
one of the issues you look at is cost, is that correct?
Of course.
And one of the issues, and why we're here today, is you look at the issue of national security. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
Now, in looking at what the department's policy is on an energy system and a grid, one of the criteria you look at is not political retribution in your policies. Is that right? Or is political retribution one of the factors you use when you determine grants and so on?
It's certainly not a factor
Okay,
we
great.
use, as I
Thank you.
talked about
Now,
previously.
thank you, sir. As acting Undersecretary of Energy, you oversee the Office of Energy Dominance Financing, formerly known as the Loan Program Office. Is that correct?
Yes.
And are you aware that DOE canceled over $600 million across 38 awards in Colorado? Yes or no?
I don't know the exact numbers,
Okay,
but
well,
I
they
certainly
did
believe
cancel
you.
those projects, right? Were you aware that one of the canceled grants was for a project creating a zero-emission cooling, heating, and power system with the specific intent of enhancing flexibility and resiliency during grid outages?
Thank you for the question. I'm not
No,
familiar
you don't need to
with that
thank me for the
particular-
questions, just answer them. Yes or no?
I'm not familiar with that
You're
particular
not familiar.
project.
Now, developing a more secure grid requires making the grid more resilient. Is that correct?
I'm just trying to be nice by saying
Is
I
that
thank you for
correct?
the question. I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
Developing a more secure grid requires making the grid more resilient.
Certainly.
And yet, DOE canceled grants awarded from the Grid Development Office to a Colorado utility for supporting rural electric co-ops and upgrading grid's infrastructure. Were you aware of that?
If you'd like to discuss any specific projects, I'd be happy
So
to
you're
have
not
a
aware.
follow-up discussion with
Okay.
you and your staff
Now,
about any
you
specific
told
projects.
Mr. Allen that national labs play an important role in developing your policies. Is that correct, the research?
Certainly.
Okay. Were you aware that the administration canceled grants to Colorado universities and targeted energy efficient and renewable energy funds, which accounts for the majority of NREL's district? And let me just give you the specifics. EERE accounts for 64% of NREL's budget in fiscal year '24, but the president's budget would have reduced the funding by 74%, and under the proposed budget, it would see its 2025 EERE funding zeroed out in '26. Does that help us with the research that we're doing?
Well, first, I'd like to say it's the National Lab of the Rockies, NROC, and I think it has an important
Oh, I'm sorry,
and
right, you
renewed
changed the
mission.
name of it to take the renewable energy part out. You are correct. So go ahead.
And that was done to
No, I don't need
recognize the
that.
expansion
What
of the mission.
do you think those cuts to the budget are going to help with the research that you need?
I think that more money does not necessarily mean more success. You need to look at
Okay.
priorities, and you
So
need
you
to
don't
look at
think
how
it's
the
gonna
money's
impact-
being used.
Okay, I have one more question, and that's about the coal plant that at the end of last month, the administration offered to stay open in western Colorado. And that is the, what is that plant called?
Craig.
Unit 1. You know about that.
Yes, I'm aware.
Were you aware that the Tri-State, the Tri-State Power Association had been planning for 5 years to take that plant offline?
I'm aware of the growing resource
Yes or
adequacy
no?
needs in the
Were you
region.
aware that they had been planning to take that offline?
I'm aware that we need as much dispatchable
Okay,
and
you're
reliable
not answering my
generation as
question.
possible.
Are you aware that Tri-State, in conjunction with the Colorado Public Utilities Commission, had determined that the grid would not be affected by taking it offline?
I just don't agree with that assessment.
But you know
As
that
you've
they
seen
said that.
about the growing resource adequacy challenges that our nation is
Okay.
facing, the grid operators have called it a 5-alarm fire.
So you know more than they do about their plant. Did you know it's going to cost them $21 million to bring that back up open?
I'm citing the nonpartisan grid operators who have said that
Did
we
you know
need
it's
as
gonna
much
cost
dispatchable
$21 million?
resources. Well, it's an incredibly valuable
The
resource.
gentlelady's time
Thank you. I yield
expired, and if you'd like, you could submit the question in writing.
Mr. Chairman, I appreciate that, and I will.
Thank you. The chair now recognizes